Well, this fucking phone wants to keep fucking falling, so I fixed that motherfucker real quick. I jammed a fucking screwdriver right through that bitch. Not the phone, but the fucking stand. Hopefully that will make it stand up a little bit fucking better. And it's supported on both fucking sides. I'm just hoping it don't fuck my phone up because it's a magnetic fucking screwdriver. But it's at the bottom, so I'm hoping it don't. But, you just never know. Magnetic shit. But anyhow, this is the same grinder as the one that went boom. And if you'd like to hear that story, go back to a previous video. It's my grinder went boom, I think. This is the name of it. So you got this piece, Got that piece still, which is the same as this. These are just smaller grinders. That's the only difference. And the lids and stuff are the same. I'll show you all those in another video. Now, there is one difference too. The smaller one was painted. But these are both the same grinder. They remind me a lot of a piston, kind of. Or not a piston, but a piston head. But this one, I keep a quarter in here, and I got a video coming up. I think it's called how to clean your grinder. So that will go into that will go into detail on how to clean your grinder. If it has a tint on it, that's just a fun way of cleaning your grinder. But it does work. It works effectively. It works better than the quarter and alcohol. You see, you got this too. Bottom piece, which is on that too. But this here is just a screen. I don't know if y'all can see through that, but yeah, y'all can see through that. Just a screen. And like a window screen. Like, you're in your regular old house. Now, grinders do eventually wear out, but this grinder here, it's more designed for, you got a bunch of weed and you're smoking quite a bit with your buddies, or you smoke a shit ton of weed every day. Don't have the luxury to do that, so we just don't do that. As much as we'd like to, we just don't. It's like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. And I'm a wee bit tired. I went to bed about 11 o'clock last night. And didn't get up. I was tired. I stayed up the entire night, the night before. I was fucking tired. And then I went on a hike with a 20. I didn't go, but almost a mile, which ain't nothing really. But it was kind of hilly and kind of rugged terrain. Because I had to go around. There wasn't a real trail, even though they said there was. There wasn't a real trail, which kind of irritated me. But from the very beginning, there wasn't a real trail. But I had a 25-pound pack on, and I was just testing my pack out. It was a 3.3 mile hike. I ended up turning it into 0.8 miles. I think I paused it though a little bit, so I think I walked just over a mile, which is easy. I've had more body weight than 25 pounds. I've had more fat on me than that. Hell, I've had 100 more pounds of fat on me, and walked 5 miles, and then I walked 2.5 miles, or about 2 miles into a national park with my grandpa and some other guys. Did some camping for 2 days and had some fun. Yeah, it was very much fun and very relaxing out there. Got to talk to a lot of old timers, you know. Well, Grandpa was really the only old timer. These other guys were in their, I think, 40s and 50s. But yeah, it was fun. I enjoy talking to the older folks. You learn a lot from them, unless they're fucking arrogant bastards. If they're arrogant bastards, well, you can't learn shit from them. If they're the type who says Gen Z is a worthless piece of shit, or they don't do shit, don't fucking listen to them. Because not all the generation, a lot of them aren't a piece of shit like they say they are, so they can fuck off. But yeah, if they ain't like that, then cool. You can learn a lot from them guys, because them guys actually want to teach, or gals. They all want to teach. They don't want to preach. They want to teach. Preaching is not teaching, unless you are talking about a gospel preaching, because that is the word of, he or she's telling you the word of God. He's not telling you why you're doing wrong. What are you doing wrong? Huh? That ain't preaching. Because I hate to tell you dumb motherfuckers, all of you Gen X motherfuckers, some of y'all didn't get spanked daily. Some of y'all didn't get whipped at all. Some of y'all were so fucking up mom and dad's ass, they knew where you were at all times because they wanted you there. I grew up where I didn't have no fucking phone. My mom couldn't contact me because I'm off in the fucking woods. Me and my siblings, motherfuckers, we come home at dinner time. So you want to sit there and fucking tell me, oh, I don't know, I didn't grow up good. To be honest, your generation ain't the best. It ain't the last good generation. Mine ain't either. Fuck, my grandpa's generation ain't the last good generation. It was the generation, probably 2 generations, maybe 3 before that. Shit started going downhill a long time ago. Just because y'all got whipped, don't mean kids don't get their ass whipped today. Yeah, it's not as common that kids get their ass whipped, but it still happens. So you can fuck off. You really can. Just because you're older, don't mean you're wiser either. Like I said, know which people you want to listen to, because some of them aren't wiser. Some of them are just stupid. Yeah. So, yeah, you can tell me you're wiser because you've lived more than I have, but to be honest, how do you know how much I've lived? Maybe I've been homeless. Maybe I have a father who's a drug addict who wasn't there my entire childhood, who wanted to treat me like a piece of shit when I moved in with him. Or, how many fucking hospitals I've been in. Or how much fucking problems I have because of my disabilities. So no, it doesn't matter the struggles that you face every day. I wake up every day for about 5 minutes. I'm very happy. If I can smoke before then, I don't really think about it. Thankfully, because it puts me in a really good mood, and I'm in a good mood. I can smoke one. If I put myself in a good mood with one of these, I'll smoke about 3 of these in the morning if I get up in time, or if I get to it in time. Normally, I leave a grinder there, grind it up with a little bit of weed, so I can do that. Because I like to take 3 or 4 hits off this when I first get up, because it helps me get through the day. Even if this is my last bit of weed here, it helps me get through the day. I can get by pretty good most of the day with 1 hit of weed. I just don't like to do that. I still struggle quite a bit with 1 or 2 hits, so even 4 where I struggle with, I still gotta smoke a little bit. But yeah, I don't. If I don't have any to smoke, about 5 minutes after I get up, I'm thinking suicidal thoughts and shit. So, yeah, I don't like waking up without the pot. It sucks, unfortunately. And little shit there don't help. Hey, that's the phone fucking thing plugging back in.